can elect to take 2-3 or 2-2s if they want to. But you know what? I'd go to that girl because she has been dynamite from long range. I don't know how she remains open. On my scouting report, she'd be circled and starred, and no room is what they would say underneath it in all underline and highlight. But Sam Brunell has been a game changer today. All her attempts from three-point land.
You mentioned being able to start for the first time this season. More than anything, it's just good to see when players can make their way back after injury, missing a substantial amount of time with Virginia last season. A lot of high hopes, great start. We already mentioned the best start in program in the tenure too, with Coach Mock stepping in after only winning 5 games in the previous season, go 11-0 in non-conference, and that was a team where she got them back to being ranked. And then the injury bug hit, so just to see Sarah Brunell being able to step back on the floor is special. Had a special night so far against LSU. 31.9, just a one-possession ball game as LSU. Yeah, very interesting that Sam Brunell is not on the floor right now for Virginia as they're just down 3 points.
I know she has 4 fouls. I don't know why that would come into play.
Right, you'll see more offense defense if I'm correct, right?
And there's still quite a bit of time for UVA.
They're
going to check it. Oh, no.
Yeah. The officials will go to the monitor just to make sure that it is indeed going back to Virginia. They can check that, and we'll take a look here. And I think they do better if they have it right. Kent Taylor was behind. I don't know if there was another angle, but from that view, it looked like it went off of LSU. So it would have to be very clear to reverse this call. Maybe the other angle might be the best one.
Yeah.
To deem if it stays or not.
And I guess maybe that angle was for the clock, and they have determined 23.0 seconds will be put on the game clock. And I don't think it's going to take too long to see that LSU is in fact the last to tip it out of bounds. Sometimes the officials take longer than I think.
Or we hope, because this is an extra timeout as well for both sides with the extended amount of time to review this. Both teams do have 1 timeout left. I think this is a good angle right here. I think this one might be the one. The one before this one.
Oh. Yeah, look at Anissa Morrow is the last to touch it with her left hand, actually.
Not going on in there. That's the last touch right there. The left hand for Anissa Morrow. That one right there is going to keep it with Virginia. So 23 seconds on the game clock, 20 on the shot clock, as it did hit rim, so we got a bit of a reset there. Sam Brunell checks back in the game after missing that last possession. Sam Brunell in the corner as Johnson comes off. Taylor streaking to the basket. Just 12 seconds in this game. Brunell goes up top. Just short on the 3. 4 seconds left as the Tigers get the rebound on that play.
That was actually an incredible shot by Sam Brunell to use the screen and get open. So first Johnson tries to go off the screen, nothing happened there. Cam Taylor comes up for another. Sam Brunell curls around the screen there, gets a good shot and a good look.
That'll do it.
Yep. That is likely the ball game.
2.9 in a 2-possession ball game as Anissa Murrow has 36 points and 16 rebounds. And counting. So Virginia calls their last time out to advance the ball, but they'll have to have a magic trick up their sleeve to score 5 points in 2.9 seconds to close this game out. Do you like the look at the end of the game that we saw from Virginia?
I don't know. I mean, I like the ball in Sam Brunell's hands right there, and she got herself a shot. So in that respect, and right, they're just one possession down at that point. So that's what they were looking for. But, you know, and the good news is they had shooters on the floor. They got Kimora Johnson, who could have taken a shot, but that was actually a pretty good look. And the rebound, and again, that's where you go back to rebounding. Rebounding is so important in these late game situations. LSU just dominant.
A foul at the rim. Not much time came off the clock, so Taylor will get 2 free throws.
I mean, that could not have benefited Virginia anymore with how little time came off that clock. What a great pass inside.
Kelly, we've seen crazier things.
Yeah.
So Sam Brunell will take a seat. Tough night at the office for Cameron Taylor as she's just 1 for 9 from the field. These are actually her first free throws of the game.
So now LSU will advance the ball. And the best thing that UVA can hope for is a quick foul. Sends them to the line in hopes that somebody misses both free throws, or of course, even better, a steal on the inbounds play.
Wouldn't that be just not even the icing on the cake?
Right.
We have one more game after this one.
It would be appropriate, right, for what we've seen. Tulane, Virginia Tech, going down to the end. Kansas, Virginia Tech yesterday, UConn, UCLA. We've had some great games here at the Cayman Islands Classic. And right now, I imagine that Coach Mox is drawing up a play that will have to be a heave, right? As soon as if they get a steal, something where they can set up a 3-point shot.
Yeah.
A look at the basket. It will have to be a very quick foul or steal right here.
Two seconds to work with. Kayla Williams will get it on the side. Gets it in, and that will do it as there's no even foul committed there, and FSU survives.
Somehow she was able to get wide open off of that inbounds play, but UVA, wow, what a start. They sustained the effort. A few players got cold, a few players that did not score that we expected to, but nonetheless, LSU is proving why they are the reigning national champs, even though they are without few key players, very key players in this situation. But still, Anissa Murrow, Haley Van Lith, the 2 transfers coming in and showing us why LSU is still on top.
I think it's just the amount of talent, the amount of depth, and that's what every coach thinks about when you say you can compete for another title, and especially an opportunity to go back-to-back. Who's going to be able to step up? We saw a lot of different players be able to do that for LSU tonight.
Yeah, players coming off the bench. Del Rosario getting her first start of her career and comes in and plays hard on the offensive and defensive side. You know, we saw players, Flau'jae Johnson is not somebody who scored a lot, but 15 boards to go along with her stat line, just 6 points, but the way she rebounded, the way she and Morrow inside attacked the glass, I think that was the game changer because those rebounds are what secured the win for LSU.
Yeah, Flau'jae Johnson definitely impacted the game with creating second chance opportunities for her squad, and I just think it's very interesting how you say, how do different people lead? And for her to have 15 rebounds, she had 11 in a game prior to this, so her season high in rebounds. It's pretty impressive. Anissa Morrow with her season high as well. 37 points, and I really felt like she could have gone for the 40-point mark, but you could tell that they were managing the game down the stretch. But what an opportunity for Virginia as they will split their tournament looks here and their wins here, and LSU will go 2-0 as they will see another team that was here in the tournament, but they did not face in Virginia Tech. That'll be a rematch of the Final Four, and that will be for the SEC ACC Challenge. So it's been a fun third game. Kelly, gear up, grab your tea, whatever you need to do, water on hand. We got another one to close out this tournament. Kansas, UConn, on the way after the break.
Nice.